I don't know about.
If he ever runs into MKLeo, you know.
I mean, yeah, the Joker.
But Glutamate versus Jakal. With a character that we're not used to seeing, definitely one of the first times. I haven't seen any tweets about Joker coming out from Jakal, but definitely going to be a sight to see. A character that excels with strong neutral and great patience, and Jakal has both of those things already. I'm very eager to see what he's able to execute throughout the set, not only with Joker but with Arsene once that becomes a factor.
Yeah, Sword Ness out here doing it for us. There you go. There's Arsene out here, like you mentioned. Let's see how it's going to be right now. This is going to be interesting to see because, like, as far as like weight class goes and like floatiness, I mean, I feel like Sora is just very different from the characters that Jakal normally plays. Obviously, namely in Wolf, who is a fast faller and not a crazy floaty character with a sort of afterburner kick in the air, basically. So it's going to be interesting to see how like the neutral is going to be disciplined, especially against a crazy comeback mechanic like Arsene, which just as I say that is gone.
Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately, Jakal was not able to execute much off of the Big Brother Arsene in this time around. You see he's trying to fish for those air dodge reads. Hasn't been able to get anything off of him so far. Glutamate's doing a really good job maintaining himself off stage, just finding his way in. Hopefully can get that big hit, but once again, these are two characters that do struggle to kill, especially Joker when Arsene is not on the board right now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily call it struggling to kill, but it might be struggling to kill in this matchup because Sora is so floaty. Getting this character down is going to be really, really hard. The character just has like such good drifts like on the way down and whatnot. Joker, when Joker does not have Arsene, struggles to kill when they don't have any setups on the platforms with the drag down up airs into the up smashes. We saw him try to do that earlier, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't work out because there was no platform, and even if there was the platform, it would have been rough regardless. So getting that on Sora is going to be difficult. So I feel like if anything, I feel like Jakal might be like reliant on it. You know what I mean? I feel like Jakal might be reliant on like Arsene to be able to get some of these kills against a floaty character like Sora.
Definitely looks like it right now. Definitely struggling to get, anything on Sora. Sora living up to 172 is something unheard of, and yet they're still living without Arsene on the board right now. We're still going to see Sora be able to recover, as Sora has one of the best recovers. Down throw should be enough. It will be enough, but that was 200+%.
Down throw that kills off the top, man. That is absolutely nuts. Yeah, so, it's definitely nothing that I feel like Jakal can't get used to, even with a character like this, I mean, actually chasing the air dodge up, not able to get that, but keeping the pressure on the platform in slight. It's really good to see how patient Jakal is being as far as dealing with, like, the Sora side B as well. Like I mentioned earlier, so many opponents just try to punish that move. They try to be fast enough to the point where they can, but I think it has something to do with Sora being the latest character. A lot of opponents just do not respect that move. Because he's like the latest character in the game, you know what I mean? They just don't understand the fact that that move is just good. He can just choose how many he does and like choose how far away he goes with it. So not every character can punish. But speaking of punish, should be a big one right here off the level. Are we going to get the back air right here? Utilizing the Blizzaga, actually forcing Jakal to go back to the stage, putting the Blizzaga out. Good aggressive hitbox to assist in the recovery on the way back in Glutamate.
Great usage right there of the drag down. It seems like Jakal knows exactly what to fish for, but he isn't getting the final execution blow to get, like that advantage state, if not even seal the stocks. Like, he's getting those hits. He knows how to go about the matchup. He's not doing bad at all. It's just either Glutamate is the luckiest person on earth right now, or Jakal does not have the combo game down with this character.
I guess not. I mean, the F-tilt, not going to do it, Sora. I mean, despite being, the relatively light character that he is, not going to kill off the side right here. It's getting these kills. That's a rough one, man. I mean, I will say Jakal is definitely used to also playing characters who have, like, really good kill power.
Yeah.
And Joker only has really good kill power, like, half the time he's on the screen. So it's interesting to see, like it's going to come down to fundies. It's going to come down to just raw neutral, like your survivability, if I should say that more than anything else. And survivability, not looking too good on the part of Jakal right now off the level. What's the ledge trap? Just sort of trying to fish for the back air, nothing doing. I mean, Sora, there's one bad thing about Sora being floaty. It's like ledge trap scenarios like that are not always the best.
Right. And oddly enough, the Aga is going to be the one to seal the stock, give Jakal the upper edge. Great patience right there from Glutamate, just opting to just play it safely. Still no kill coming out from him.
All right.
Nice little Faraga into the dash attack. Will definitely steal the stock. And now we are down to a final stock game with only less than 2 minutes to go in the final stock.
Ooh. I love the cute little Iha there, like off the level to get more damage right there. That was a really interesting situational combo. If he was still on the stage and they both landed right back down on the level, that definitely would not have worked. But really good, really good awareness on the part of Jakal to be able to get that one there. And even better awareness right there, recognizing that Sora was going to be able to get their side B out and it was time to retreat with the guns. Joker's got the tools, man, and Jakal's not doing that bad job of using them. I feel like he's playing this character right now at such a solid fundamental base level, but it's still going down the last stock because this is not this character's main. But it might not be last stock for that much longer. That boy's out.
Yep, for sure. And Jakal not opting to go for like any strong attacks with Joker. You're seeing him fish for a lot of aerials. The Aegon comes in clutch yet again. Hopefully he can get one big hit, but once again, allowing Sora to get back on stage. I love that patience from Glutamate there.
That is so scary. Like, how can you tell me that move's not good? Jakal kept retreating after the first side B, and because he thought a second one was coming out, Glutamate recognized that, and then just only did the first one, and then all of a sudden, he's back on stage, scot-free.
Oh my gosh, man, look at the time. We're down to the final 40 seconds of this game one. I mean, I know Sora likes to play it slowly, but when you look at a character like Joker, like I said, like these are two characters that shouldn't really struggle to kill, but in this sense, it does make sense. You know, like you mentioned, Sora being that floaty character off stage, that could have been bad for Jakal, who could have lost this game.
Ooh, his side B's above the Iha. That was crazy.
Oh my gosh. What a close battle, and it's only game one.
He's going for the timeout at this point.
Oh my goodness.
You know he's not
this
doing
is not,
anything wrong.
no! He lived?
Incredible. And now it's just on the survivability factor. We got about 5 seconds left on the clock between these players. Just don't get grabbed by that ledge because the back throw kill.
Good stuff from
Jakal.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know the up B was the only option he had. I thought he was going to sink low and then just decide to go for it at that percent. But instead he just stayed high. Wow.
I did not have a timeout in my bingo card today for Fusion. At least, you know, and it's not even a Sonic on the screen, bro. Like,
look, we know that Jakal is patient, but like, I've said, yeah, he's usually willing to time out opponents if he has to before, but that does not mean he usually does it. That's not usually. Yeah, he's usually too good for that. Like, usually he'll just win before that's even necessary to do. But instead, we just timed out the Sora right here.
Jakal's like, you know that whole meme that Riddles and Sonics did where they post like enough and they posted like the character.
Yeah, because I saw you do it too.
Yeah. That's exactly what Jakal said. It's like enough.
Oh, he's switching to enough too. We're switching to the black suit.
Oh yeah, he's definitely had enough. It's time to turn up. Jakal definitely a nail biter of a game one. Don't get too comfortable against a player like Glutamate. I mean, we've seen this player on the rise, and they have been putting in the work so far, but how much further can you put into work against the #1 player in Jersey in Jakal?
He grabbed him out of the Sora side B. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. That's cool.
Yeah, he's not messing around no more. Yeah, we're getting damage now. We're fighting. We're doing aerial Ihas to try to keep the strings going. We're playing Robin out here. About to rob you of this victory. Let's go. Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, Fastballer Wolf can just get also, like, just combo to shred in, like, you know, the close-up CQC, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Sora can just, like, you know, space, you know, forward air really, really well on Wolf's block if he's not careful, as well as just get crazy good damage and resets because of how fast of a faller he is. I feel like Joker with Arsene will not only just, you know, beat Sora out as far as kill power goes, but also in a sense as far as, like, mobility goes as well. I mean, I feel like Joker can just sort of out-Bundy a character like Sora, if that makes any sense. Like, oh, he decides to only do one side B back to the level. I'll react to that. Wolf won't always be able to do that, you know what I mean? Like, what is he going to do? He's going to jump there? Sora can make it back to stage in time before that happens.
Right. And already reaching the 1 minute and almost 30-second mark, and yet a stock to be taken from any of these players. Once again, they seem to be just playing the distance, and they are willing to go the whole distance if it means they're able to take the game. Great Blizzaga right there. Not going to be able to get much out of it, but still going to make it back to stage safely. Glutamate's doing a really good job with his spacing. Like, we're talking a lot about how Jakal's going about the matchup with Joker, but Glutamate, the way the survivability, first and foremost, has been phenomenal. And then just the punish game has also been there as well. Not being able to steal the stocks, but, I mean, it's not really come to effect right now for either.
Yeah, Sora's not the heaviest character either, so survivability is definitely impressive, but, getting
has no jump.
Just in the clutch of time right there. He looked like he was actually just slightly too far for the normal up B to actually be able to reach.
Why is that kill?
I blinked, tell him to do it.
Bro, that killed like at least 2 or 3 times in this set. That move should not be the one that's getting the kill.
Sora was a pretty. No, what did he do? I literally blinked.
He went for Aegon.
Oh,
And
okay.
He killed off
No, he's a really high percent, and Sora's very light. It makes sense.
No, it makes sense, but oh my gosh, man, like that's your kill option.
Yeah. Kill options, though, are going to be a little fewer and farther between now that the Joker is without the backup in the Arsene. So now the damage is just coming out instead, racking it all the way up to 50% and forcing Glutamate back to the stage, or back to the ledge, I should say, once again. Now just on raw neutral, canceling the up B to be able to get Iha out to just secure his way back to the ledge even safer. Forward air at that high for percent, though, going to do it, man. This is interesting. I feel like this is... If both these characters or both these players in this particular matchup do not have any strong suits, it's the kill power. I will say that straight up. Because have we seen a single Blizzaga kill? We haven't even seen... We saw Blizzaga land once, and Glutamate didn't really even get a kill off of it. So I feel like that could be like a make or break factor here for Glutamate, but it's... we haven't really seen it yet. Jakal's mobility has just been a little too good at this stage of the game.
Ooh.
What a call out with the forward smash, my goodness.
That is the time to do it. You want to go for those raw attacks right there. And finally, when it matters most, not only does Jakal get the stock, but he gets to extend his lead a lot further than he already has. And now with Big Brother Arsene to work around his side, we could be seeing potentially be seeing the stocks fly. I do want to see more from the Arsene, though. We've seen a lot of just vanilla Joker. Oh my goodness.
You wanted to see more from the Arsene and almost killed on the right side small battlefield platform.
Okay, down
Is that what
throw.
you want to give?
Hey, I want to see some crazy stuff coming out from Jakal, and he's
knows
definitely
looking
proven
for it.
himself right now with this character.
Nice wait on the air dodge right there to be able to keep the pressure going. Unfortunately, Arsene went away just in the nick of time for Glutamate, and there we go with the Blizzaga. Not able to get anything off of that either. And he's not falling for like the double forward air mix-ups either. Like he's holding down and like SDIing down to be able to get out of those on top of that. So you know like that's another calling card on the part of Sora that is being taken away from him on the part of Jakal right here. Yo, that you got outplayed. You got outplayed right there. Just ducking below all of those fireballs. My goodness. He still takes the stock, but at what cost, Gabe?
Yeah, big brain play.
Okay.
But going up against the #1 in the world, big brain plays don't even matter as Jakal in 2-0 fashion. A very long 2-0.